And we're back. I feel like it's been ages, which it has. It's been probably almost 3 weeks. I did have to do a bulk record for some holiday things. You know, we have family visiting. My father-in-law was here, and we had PAX Unplugged. It's just a very, very social time. And I usually don't do too well with social things, so I figured I'd record that stuff in advance, and I was right in doing so because I came back and there was literally like I did so much I had nothing left to say, which was pretty crazy. And if I remember correctly, we kind of just went on a little bit of a road trip to see what was going on around these parts. I believe. Oh, one sec. I still have this on from. There we go. I don't use that in hardcore, but I have that on from doing Bones. We are doing a race to the end of the world on Bones SMP. I think I have some cool screenshots that I can put up from the race. Bones SMP is a vanilla server that I play on. That is pretty cool. And it's been long running for at least a year, I think. And ooh, some ice. Is this silk touch? Oh, it is. I don't know what I'm going to use this ice for, but I'm going to get this ice and I'm going to use it. But Bones SMP has been running for probably about 2 years. 2 years. We've been running since about the release of 1.19 Minecraft, when they released the like lush caves and whatnot. And it's just like been a really chill vanilla server where we're all friendly and we do, it's not really PvP, but we do little events from time to time. So a lot of times we'll do like a seasonal festival where we'll set up like a little display village where you have like, you can just build whatever, do like a mini game or something. We can do like, we've done hot potato, which essentially is a poisonous potato that anyone on the server can have. And it was like a couple of weeks or something, and you would give it to someone else because you don't want the hot potato, because whoever had the hot potato at the end of the game lost. And it had like some arbitrary thing. I think they had to be like Uber Eats for the server and like get what people wanted for a certain period of time. And that was my mini game that I made. It was surprisingly popular, but you could like sneak up on people and drop the potato on them, and they just like find it in their inventory. It's great. It's a good time. But right now we're doing a race to the end of the world. So we're all going north. Am I facing north right now? No, facing east. We got to go home west. But race to the end of the world. You essentially have a month to get as far as you possibly can. We don't need those. As far as you possibly can. Just going north. No elytras, no nether travel. Horses and stuff are fine. But yeah, it's been really fun. We essentially like, because we're very friendly on the server, we've been setting up little outposts for everyone to, I guess, like chat at. Not chat at, but like run into each other and hang out, and like little signs that I was here and stuff like that. Because generally the guidelines is that we recommend. Where's my cat? No, where's my cat? Oh no. Lulu. Lulu boo. I've ran too greedily and too far. I did come out here to hope to find a saddle and like just do some adventuring, but knowing that the ice spikes are here will probably be enough for me, because ice is very important for Minecraft things, though it is the winter season, and if I can, I should pick up some snow blocks. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it does, yeah. Because I think we should build some snowmen. And it would be fun to have snowmen wandering around. Although, will they melt where I put them? That I don't know. Do I have to be concerned about the snowmen melting? Maybe I'll have to build a little hut for them. Huh. Maybe we'll build like a little rink. Let's get the cords because we're gonna head back. That's west. Because honestly, I don't think I'm gonna find a saddle. And it's been so long that I don't remember what else I was looking for. But I have some new inspiration, I guess, towards building and towards projects that I want to work on. So it seems like it's a good time to get back to hardcore. But it's been fun. It's been fun. The race has been actually really inspiring. Which do you think it wouldn't be because you're just... Is that like a second village? It is. Okay. I just got really confused because I saw like extra houses and I'm like, did someone build something? Wait, this is hardcore. Got a little scared for a second. My hardcore world is haunted. Hello. How are ya? And it's not. It's just villagers. But yeah, it's been really inspiring to see the kind of cute little stuff that everyone builds, and that, you know, every build you make doesn't have to be a huge, giant castle or whatever. It's important just to build little stuff. It'll help make your world feel lived in and loved. And I got my cat back. Yay! We should probably take a nap here. Nap time. Let me take a nap. I'll wait. This is fine. Well, while I'm waiting, I should clear out my inventory. It's a bit of a shit show. Don't need that. 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 I had to think about that. Yeah, we're not gonna get a snowman. We can set up a little ice skating rink to zoom around. Oh, maybe we'll set up an ice skating rink and we'll put some zombie villagers that are name tagged in it. Although I guess they can't pilot the boat. Oh, shit. I might have to cut all of that out, but who knows? Maybe you'll hear some clicking in the background. Revolt is currently making me breakfast, like a sweetie. We're having some eggs and bacon for breakfast. Oh, little baby. You're so cute. Oh, adorable. Okay, let's head back. Yeah, I think we'll get into some quick builds today, and we'll just have fun with it. I think I kind of lose track of what I want to do sometimes, so I got to make sure I stop for the cat. So it is important to kind of take stock and see where I'm at and go on a little adventure every now and then. It's important in life too. You have more things to talk about. But yeah, I went to a convention. I spent time with family. All in all, we played so many board games. Cat, there you are. So many board games because I went to a board gaming convention. If you didn't know, I like board games. I like tabletop games. We play a lot of those. So it was very fun. I got to see some stream friends. I got to see my server host, Doc. I got to see Ergo, Bad Answer, Ruthosaurus Rex. It was a fun time. It's very nice to be able to meet your friends and the friends that you've been working with and streaming with every now and then. Although as a VTuber, it is also equally terrifying. Because, you know, you have that fear that, like, what if I'm not what people expect? And what if I'm not enough? And I think that's a valid fear to have. I always have that, like, twinge of doubt. Like, oh, God, what if I fuck this up? Or what if their opinion of me changes? Because, you know, I think the hardcore series is a little bit of a more realistic example of me. I tend to be a little bit more animated on my streams. But I'm a very quiet person. I'm a very quiet and chill person in real life. Like, I will happily just sit in a room with you and not talk to you for like 6 hours. Easily. Like, not a word. I mind my own business, you know? I like my alone time. And part of streaming and part of why I wanted to do content creation in the first place was to be better at storytelling and communicating, because I felt like I wasn't good at it and I struggled with it a lot. So I think especially if there's like social skills that you want to work on, you should take those opportunities to work on them. Even if it's a little scary and intimidating, and you may not be the best at it to start with. There you go, kitty cat. Stay safe. Stay safe, my friend. All right. And yeah, I feel like I've come a really far way with my social skills. Because when I started streaming, I used to struggle to speak for like an hour straight or like a 3-hour stream. But now I can just ramble forever and forever and forever. So it's a good outlet if I have a lot of stuff on my mind and a lot of things I want to talk about. But yeah, it was very fun. And I think I probably spent most of the time just sitting and knitting. But we did play a lot of board games and we had fun. We got into some tabletop games. I think we played a tabletop called Dungeon World. That was really fun. It was just like a drop-in tabletop session. And it kind of rekindled my love for tabletop games. I used to play D&D a lot in college. I was in some pretty regular groups. And I kind of got into running campaigns a little bit. Mainly because, the problem always is you can never find a DM because it's a lot of work. But honestly, I think I had done enough attempts at DMing and have enough tools and knowledge now that I feel very comfortable in my ability to DM a game. So we have our regular like in-person wargaming group. And I was like, hey, do y'all want to play D&D? And they're like, yes. Because their group just fell through. So I'm like, well, I'd be happy to run a new campaign for you. And I love in-person D&D. There's something so joyful about being able to scribble all over your combat battle map and to draw while you're in the game and like see what everybody else is doing. It's so fun. And like, I don't know, just the experience of having like pizza around the table and talking about your characters and like seeing people's faces. I really love in-person D&D. I've done both online and like physical flesh space Dungeons and Dragons and RPGs, but there's something really magical about like sitting around a table and playing it that I just love. So I'm very excited to be running a game. Also to get some use out of the stuff I've had. I had a battle map that is like 1x1 squares on a vinyl mat that I've probably had for years. And I looked at it and we were trying to find like good markers to work on it. And I constantly struggle with the mats, because I don't personally think the vinyl is a good option, but that's what most of the battle mats are made out of. It's either vinyl or it's like a neoprene mat that you can't draw on at all. And I'm like, no, I want to be able to draw and work on it as like a creative person. So I ended up testing out a bunch of markers and most of them stained the mat. So I had to try a different one. I think the no-goes were chalk markers, like liquid chalk markers, no-go, stains your mat, don't use it. And the was vis-a-vis glass markers that people use on overhead projectors are the recommended markers for vinyl mats. Okay, we got the cat. They're the recommended markers for vinyl mats, but they do actually stain the mat if you don't erase it quickly, and some colors, like red especially, will stain the mat. So they're okay, but they're not my favorite. And I actually erased stuff from a campaign that was like years old, like 4 or 5 years old, because it was before I even moved to the state that I'm in now. And that's we've got a shitty drawing of a kobold permanently stained onto our mat. It's fine. But those mats, they're going to get a lot of wear and tear. And I've seen like long-term players' mats and they're pretty chaotic. So I expect that it's going to get stained. I just would prefer something that doesn't stain it. So long story short, we did find out that Crayola washable markers seems sus, but actually are amazing. They aren't as, like, they don't come on as smooth. They can get a little like spotty or dotted, but they come off like really, really nice. So I was very happy with that. And, you know, we've now found a marker that we can use. I'm trying to get over this mountain, but it's not being kind to me. It's not being kind to me at all. I think this episode's going to be called Fuck Go Back. Can I do that? Can I say fuck on YouTube? Is that allowed? Am I going to get in trouble? I think I might get in trouble if I do that. Oh no, go back. That's some really cool world, Jen. I feel like I've been spending so much time just running on Bones. Probably hours at this point. I think I'm at I'm almost at 80k blocks traveled on the multiplayer server. So I'm definitely making some really good progress. And Revel just came in to give me my hair clips. And that is why I paused. He just came in and placed 2 hair clips on my desk. Thank you. I do kind of leave them everywhere. I like to use a claw clip to keep my hair up. And I usually like it out of my face because it bothers me a lot. So I have a bunch of them just scattered around the house. Although I suppose it's better than hair ties. Though my cat would like the hair ties more. She plays with them. But yeah, I'm very excited for D&D. It's going to be a fun time. And I feel like I've gotten much better at doing silly voices. Like this, because I've been voice acting very amateurish for my Final Fantasy playthroughs on Twitch Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But it's been really fun, and I like doing the little voices and making characters, and I've even started doing them with my partner, which is great because we have a bunch of characters and I'm like, I don't know if you want to play this character or I want to be this character as the DM. Fuck. But we should have some really fun NPCs in store and it's going to be good. I can't wait to tell you more about it. I'm trying not to do it. So like, I don't want to spoil anything for the people that my friends that do watch the video that are in the campaign. So, you know, keep it secret, keep it safe. Which that's probably the scariest part, but I do think it's more exciting to talk about it after it's happened than what's happening. Because the player interactions, like, probably the most fun part. Like, I can't wait to see what my players do with the world and what they decide, because we've already got some really chaotic stuff going on. Like a goblin artificer who can't artifice at all and is really bad at it. And my partner might want to be a sorcerer that doesn't really understand that it's sorcery and only wants to cast fire spells that go boom. He casts boom. We'll have to see how that plays out gameplay wise, but I think we're gonna talk about that later today and get everybody's characters nailed out. Oh, food's here. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Food's here, which means I think this might be time to end this one. And, oh god, that's a witch. That's a witch. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Okay, my cat's got me covered. Why do I feel like I've been going in circles? Maybe there's just a lot of snow biome. But I think we'll end that here. It's going to be just, you know how it is. These are chatty episodes. We chat a lot. You know, we get there. There's travel time. But I am going to try, if we have too many chatty episodes, to just either keep them longer or do more than one. We'll see. A lot of it's going to be dependent on like my availability and what I feel like I can get done with work and my work schedule. But, you know, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and thank you for spending time with me. If you have a D&D experience, tell me about your favorite D&D experience. Have you played D&D before? Do you have a favorite tabletop game that's not D&D? And if you haven't played D&D, what would you be most excited for? Oh God. Oh God. Anyway, thank you. Bye.